Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Carlika Katrina Basnight-Menendez. Yes, all of that. And of course, you already know what it is. It's Menopause March Madness. So, look, I'm telling you, this is literally the hottest topic in town nationally. And look, we're still making changes, but there has been some drastic growth in the conversations and awareness around one word: menopause, right? Menopause. And we're not just talking about the 34 plus symptoms, because to me, it's way more than that. I'm talking about the mental, I'm talking about the emotional, right? Even financial, because when you try to figure out what is going to be the best treatment plan for me, it can be costly. And a lot of these things are not covered. I know in the States, it's not covered by our insurance. So now people are trying to make a decision. And I don't know if you all have seen the gas prices and things lately. Um, so health, gas, food, family, all of these things, all of these adulting decisions that we have to make. But I'm telling you, your health is priority, right? So ladies, make your health priority. If you have not went and had your checkups and annuals and all of these things, I know COVID is here. I know many of us are fearful of it and different things, but I'm praying for you. I want you to understand that I'm praying for you, that you'll just get enough courage to say, my health is so important to me that I'm going to mask up, I'm going to suit up, whatever you need to do to go ahead and get your annuals and get your testing done. And so let me get a few things out of the way. You all know MenoCon is coming up, right? So if you have not seen your video invitation right on my YouTube channel, you need to head over there, subscribe, like, and share, and then let me know if you're going to be in attendance. That's September 16th and the 17th. This is a 2-day conference. We see things with menopause, but we're bringing all women from all around the world under one roof, right? So it's going to be energetic. It's going to be informative. You're going to be empowered, inspired to say, you know what? My health is my wealth. And so we have entrepreneurs. So if you're looking to start your business, or you're saying, hey, Carly, I've already started my business, but I want to see some transparency. I want to see some real women who said, you know what? I started the business. I may not have had all the resources. All of my cards in the deck may not have been in my favor. You don't want to miss MenoCon 2022 happening where? Right here in St. Mary's, Georgia. Go ahead, look it up. Look it up. But we want to see you there. You don't want to just have word of mouth, right? You want to have your seat. You want to be in the building. You want to feel the love. You want to feel the energy. And most of all, being around other like-minded women to say, you know what, girl, I got your back and I'm here for you. And so without further ado, we have Miss Gloria here with us on this afternoon. And I don't think it's afternoon on her side of the world. What time is it, Gloria?
It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, you all, they almost in the evening time, right? It's only 12:06 over here. But welcome and thank you.
Thank you for having me, Carlika. Thank you, US. Hi, my name's Gloria Smythe, and I'm based in London, and I'm known as the menopause stylist. So what I do as part of my business is that I help to empower women in perimenopausal or post through empowering them from the inside out. And then that comes out in your style. So we all know that the first thing when people see us, the first thing they see is what you're wearing.
Yeah.
But it also reflects you as whether you're a confident woman or a woman who's probably a bit more shy, more introverted. But I do think as menopausal women, we tend to lose our confidence. And I'm all about the empowerment to say, look, we're still here. We're still relevant, no matter what society says. I'm in the menopause, and what? My life still carries on. So I'm all about, let's get this moving. Let's start removing all the taboos about not saying I'm in the menopause. Own it, empower it, and uplift it. That's
Oh, I love that. And so, of course, my business name is called Inso Inc., which stands for Inside Out. So I would definitely resonate with all of that. And you're right. As we transition into menopause, or even as women who may be even postmenopausal, there can be a confidence or a self-esteem issue that may arise due to some weight gain, or whatever that may look like, whether that's in the boardroom, whether that's in the bedroom. And a lot of women are, we're trying to figure out what's going to look right on me? This
Yeah.
doesn't fit. I don't know about you all, but some of us probably go through about 4 or 5 outfits, depending how many, if you leave in the house or if you're going out somewhere, right? And you're just trying to think, what is going to look right? Oh my God, I got a pudge now. Or, oh my God, I got a little more fluffier. All of these things, and not realizing that, you know what, you're still beautiful.
Absolutely, 100%. And that is what I do find with a lot of my clients, that, they are struggling with the weight gain or the different shape in their body. And my thing is, when I go to see my clients, the first thing I'm going to look in is your wardrobe, your closets. What's in there? Is it the past you, which is probably where you were before? It's not you present today. So what do you see when you open that wardrobe? Does it not make you feel even more negative about yourself?
Oh, that's good.
Because it does. Because what you're seeing is the past you that used to wear those, but the present you can't wear those today. So why are you not dressing for the present you? Because by dressing present, you're embracing, I'm a menopause woman today, and that is what it is. I'm not going to deny it. I'm going to own it. So
I love that.
Yeah.
But Gloria, I like that. I like that outlook that you just gave, because a lot of times we're holding on to items, right? And I'm guilty. I have been guilty where I've held on to items, telling myself, lying to myself. Let me just put that out there. Lying to myself that, okay, one day turns into a whole nother year, a whole nother 2 years. And goodness well, look, I'm very transparent, Gloria. I used to be in size 00s, right?
Yeah.
So when I started gaining some weight, I was like, oh, okay, I can squeeze in these. Okay. Then it got to a point like, child, please, these ain't going nowhere, not over your thigh, not over anything. So eventually I just cleaned out my entire closet.
100%.
And I just gave all of those things away. And I was just like, you know what? You are a whole grown woman who recovered from an eating disorder.
Yeah.
Right. So mentally, when I literally freed myself, and I did embrace that. And I won't sit here and lie. There were some days, there were some challenges embracing that. Oh my God.
Of course.
I've never really had, even before the eating disorder and different things, I never had a problem with weight, right? Yeah. It was just my own perspective. It was just my own self-image issues that when I looked in the mirror, I saw fat girl. So now with some weight gain, I'm just like, but once I cleaned and got rid of all of those clothing that I knew, ladies, quit lying to yourself, okay? Let it go. Bless someone else. I blessed some young girls with I'm talking about new clothes that look brand new, and their parents was just like, are you sure? And I'm looking at them and I said, what am I do with this? What am I going to do with these size 00s?
Oh, yeah, I mean, very much about that. I mean, I know that for myself, my journey is, I've been postmenopause now for 6 years. I know my body has definitely changed. I know I have that middle section.
Me too.
Is it going to stop me from being grateful for life? No, not really. But at the end of the day, it's about owning that. And I know, because I have that fashion background where, I'm a full clothing technician, so I can cut a pattern, I can design a pattern, I can do the whole thing. I can go into a shop straight away and I can say, no, this shop isn't for me. It doesn't cater for me. It's not going to fit me. So why would I put myself through that ordeal to make myself feel even worse? Leave the shop. Leave the shop and find what works for me. I know how to layer clothes. I know how to mix and match. Yeah. And one thing I'm always saying to women as we get older, where's your colour? Why are you not wearing colour? It's so uplifting when you put that on, you look at yourself in the mirror, you see a totally different person. You have a different outlook. Where's your colour?
Oh, I love that. I love that, because I love me some color. Okay. Now I like to mix and match, and I might wear the same color in the same family and different things, but I love color too. And you're right. It makes you feel so, it's like when you open up the curtains in your home, right?
Right. What do you see? Sun. Do you not feel different?
It gives you like this burst of energy. You feel more invigorating. You just feel better. And so I love having my darkening curtains too. because I work at night. So when I want to sleep, but I find throughout the day when I'm up, let's open up the curtains. Let's bring some natural light in here. And then it just gives you so much different energy. So I definitely agree with you. Ladies, get some color, right?
I,
We're really,
every time, even if you're not really comfortable wearing colours on your clothing, what about your accessories?
yes.
Do your accessories, do your earrings, do your bags, scarves, add it somewhere, just add a pop somewhere, and instantly you'll think, now hold on a minute, I can wear this colour. I can wear.
Yes.
And as I said, for me, it's all about colour, 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 and prints where you can, because we know prints are big on catwalks anyway. For spring, summer, bigger the better.
I love it. I love it.
Bigger the better. I'm always saying to all my clients, ladies, we are still relevant in society today, even though society and the media and historically the way it has been that, once you hit 40 plus, you're done.
Yeah. And that's so sad though. That is
It's
so,
very sad. Even if you look in the
yeah.
filming, that it is so sad, but they're not recognizing how much life experience we've had, the life skills that we've got, the knowledge we have. And I'm saying to all my friends, anybody, I'm just saying, get yourself out there and let people know, hello, still here.
I'm here. And I love that because you're right. Society has put this stereotype, this whole stigma, even not just outside of even menopause, just middle aging and aging period. And I'm just like, you all, we can age so gracefully. We should become more fearfully, and well, more fearless in what we do and different things and how we move about our day. Because number one, we've been given another opportunity, right? We've been given another opportunity to show up, to love on ourselves more, and to love on other people. And you're right. We're seeing more and more women leave their jobs and different things more and more. That is bold, right? That
Yeah.
is taking bold steps to say, I love myself well enough that I'm not going to sit here and suffer. I'm not going to sit here and feel like I'm, like you said, obsolete
Yeah.
or anything, or as if being a woman, having that womanhood is a trend, right? It's not a trend. It's our life. And
It's,
so
yeah.
this is who we are, even in the transitions, right? And so I love that you said that, like, you know what, we're here. And since I'm here,
I'm going
since
to let
I'm
you know I'm here. I'm going to let you know I'm here. My thing is, though, I always say I'm ageless because you're not going to define me by my age.
yes.
So I'm ageless. How old are you? Ageless.
Look, you all, look, the next time someone asks you how old you are, Gloria, we're going to have to use that. I am ageless, right? Because a lot of times when we start putting all of these parameters
All
on
right.
parameters and pressure, oh my God, I'm 40. Oh my God, I'm 45. Oh my gosh, I just turned 60. And it's just like, why add all the pressures?
Why? Why are we doing it? We're adding the pressures to ourselves, then we're giving them authority to give us some more pressure. I'm ageless
Yes,
every day.
yes, every day. And even for, I'm not negating any other ethnicity or anything, but guess
Yeah.
what? I'm a whole Black woman.
Yeah.
And the pressures and the stereotypes. I mean, I was just at the doctor. The doctor wanted to talk. He all of a sudden started talking about slavery. What? And I said, how is this relevant to
Yeah.
my
Why
appointment?
are we talking about?
It wasn't. It wasn't. And so every day we're dealing with something, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's in church, whether it's just in the grocery store, it can be anywhere. We see this all the time. And even more so, we're seeing it's been happening in the healthcare field. But even now, we're seeing more people speak up about the health disparities and different things that people are going through, and especially women of color. Once again, I'm not negating any other ethnicity, but I'm
No.
not.
No.
I'm a Black woman.
But my thing is about this as well. I always say, one of the main things I always say, especially about the menopause, educate yourself. I think we rely so much on healthcare to tell us everything that's going on with our bodies, but have we educated ourselves from even young to know what the menopause is? I educate my daughter every day. She's 18, but she knows what the menopause is, and we need to start that trend. Educate ourselves about the menopause.
And you're so right. My daughter will be 20 next Monday, and even my sons, right? They know, because to me this is not. It is. I may be the one who's been going through it, but it affects everyone. It can affect everyone around me. So even when it
Right.
comes to my sons, they're very well aware, because you don't know when you may have to help someone else, right? You may
Correct.
be, you don't know. So it's almost like even in the households and different things, or even on the outside, most people, we're looking, or we look for those signs and different things when it comes to depression and different things. That's a
Yeah.
topic within households that need to be had
Correct.
too. Because if I've been laying in the bed for days and I'm not myself, I'm just sitting in the bed crying, I got everything dark. I want my kids to understand. I want them to know, what can I do?
But you want your sons to know, because it could easily be their girlfriends. Why are
Yep.
we assuming that you get to, and you know, this thing about, oh, it's an age thing? No, it's a hormone thing. And the more we say that, the better as well, so that they realize, you know, there's women in their 20s, 30s are all triggering it, because it's all based on hormones.
Yeah.
And I'm very much that men, boys even, need to know all about this.
They do, because we are literally, we're helpers of one another. And if everyone is educated, everyone have the awareness, then you understand when I'm having a hot flash, or you can
It,
understand when, and you're like, okay, my kids know, okay, let's go turn the air down some. Mommy, go lay down a minute. Do you need, you want, they don't even have to ask. They'll bring something, some ice water.
I know.
They'll bring me some, because they know what to, because I don't hide talking about it at work. I have a coworker. She, bless her, like she's always finding some cooling apparatus or some gadget, and she would just buy it and bring it to me. That's that empathy that so many people are looking for, even in the workplace, right? We're not looking for someone to be like, hey, here's a big sign, she's in menopause or whatever, right? Because that will be embarrassing for some. But if you talk about it yourself,
But
it's not.
I need you to understand, you know, we're all very, you know, my thing about women as well sometimes is that we're so proud to say, oh, I'm pregnant. But when it comes to, oh, I'm in the menopause, you don't want to say? Why? Is it not a part of your life too? I'm not saying go out there and sort of like fly the flag. Oh, menopause lady here. But I do need you to say, I'm in the menopause. What's up? Is there a problem?
Is there a problem?
Is there a problem? Bat it back.
Right.
I've got
Right.
no
And,
other
it
benefit.
shouldn't be a problem. But I've come across so many women
Yeah.
who they're like, oh, I'm not looking forward to menopause. I don't want to talk about it. And I'm like, well, you need to talk about it so that before you
It's
get there.
It's the fear, and the
Yeah.
fear comes from a lack of knowledge and education. And the only way you're going to be empowered with the menopause is to educate yourself.
Yes.
And
That is huge. And that's in the workplace, that's at home, that's as an individual. I do believe we are our biggest advocates when it comes to our health.
we
And
are.
we have to be. I mean, I know for myself, I was thrown into menopause. I had a full hysterectomy at the age of 30.
There you go.
So
You know what that's been like for you at an earlier age, and you could imagine the obstacles that you've seen, or even some of the comments that come from people. You're thinking, are we serious? And these are sometimes women that are making these comments.
yeah,
That's the worst thing about it to me.
yeah,
It's our own gender that are making these negative comments. Like, come on.
yeah. That is very disheartening, right? Because this is the thing. All of us may not deal with breast cancer.
No.
We may not all go through a domestic violence situation. But one thing for sure, however you get to menopause, whether that's surgically, medically, naturally, we're gonna get there.
We're going to get there. It's a journey, and you know it's coming.
It's coming.
The road is just up there. The light's just up there. That flash is coming. That light's just going like that. But you know,
Right.
yeah, and it's not something, you know, we're not saying that everybody's going to get all the symptoms, because there's some people that ride it and they ride it well. There's
Very
some
well.
suffer it so badly. I mean, my journey for the last 6 years has been very up and down. Mine's been more the insomnia and the joint pain, but I still get up and I show up every day. The menopause is not going to find me.
Right.
I'm defining the menopause. So
That's what I say. We're defining, and we're redefining.
yeah.
We're changing the perspective of it to let women know, look, we're not saying that every day for you, but that's with life, period, right? Every day may not be your day, but every day you can find something good, right? And it may be hard for some people sometimes, depending on what you're going through or what you're facing, but you don't have to do it alone, right?
No.
There's community. So I definitely am grateful, because prior to the hysterectomy and after, I wish I would have had more community. I wish I would have had more than just pamphlets, right? I
Yeah.
wish that I would have had some other support for some other women that gave me, here's some things that you could expect, right?
Yeah.
Not just saying, hey, this is going to throw you into menopause.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that really look like? What does that really mean, right? And when, like you mentioned earlier, hey, I'm pregnant. Not me, y'all, because I had a
Yeah.
full hysterectomy, so I can't get pregnant. But right, that announcement, which is a blessing, to get through certain transitions as a woman, even to menopause, it's a blessing.
It is a blessing. It's a blessing. It's not a God's gift that we get up tomorrow morning. So my thing is, am I going to say to myself, right, the menopause has licked me down today? No, I'm going to say, okay, it's a bad day today. Like, for instance, if I have really bad night's sleep, which is often,
Okay.
am I going to say to myself, do you know what? I can't be bothered today. Don't get me wrong. There's some days I'm just like, you know what? No.
Not today.
Talk to anybody. I'm on the edge. But do I stay there? No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't stay there. I try to make that effort to say, okay, I'm going to have a little bit of a lie-in because I need to have that lie-in.
Yes.
However, by a certain time of the day, I need to get up, because if I stay there, I'm not getting up.
Yeah. And I deal with some of the fatigue at times.
Yeah.
And when it hits, I'm just like, I feel like my head is just weighted and I can't. My husband always say I got a big head, y'all. Probably so, but you know, I'm gonna embrace all of this big old head right here. But some days I feel like my head is just so heavy that I can't keep my head up. So on those days, because we do have to pay attention to our body, because it's always talking to us, it's always speaking to us. So on those days, which are not often, but when they come, I give myself grace. I give myself permission to say, you know what? I'm gonna rest.
Yes.
I may even rest with the curtains wide open, letting that sunlight and everything come in, and different things. And so, Gloria, as we're even talking about the sun and your yellow top just is amazing, right? I love it.
Yeah. And sometimes I walk in and people say to me, "Oh, you look just like Big Bird," and I say, "Yeah, but Big Bird looks gorgeous. Is there a problem?"
Thank you. You can just call me Miss Big Bird today, man. Thank you. Have a great day.
For me, I've come in here and I'm bringing in some radiance.
Yes.
That room, and that radiance, I say, like, you know, I know it's just me. Is there a problem here? No? Okay.
Thank you. Exactly. I love that. But it's all about that perception. It's all about that outlook. It's all about confidence, right? Just walking in to say, you know what? I may not have gotten that much sleep today. I may not, but then you said something very important. Even said, I'm on edge. So you're recognizing when, look, today is a day I might need to just, you know, back away from people just a little bit. Let me get my mind together so I can get my mouth together, right? Because someone's bound to say something crazy. And if I'm already on edge, but that takes self-control, but it takes recognizing, okay, today, because of the lack of sleep, because of this, but I'm not going to lash out at anyone because of my lack of sleep.
But I know that's where I am. So the thing is, I'm now going to acknowledge what my mind is telling me, what my body's saying to me. But I'm going to get it to a place where, do you know what? I'm okay now. Let's go.
Right.
And try to do every day. And as I said, the insomnia is murder. I mean, I suffer with it really badly. There's some nights I don't sleep at all,
Wow.
or there's some nights where I'll fall asleep within 4 hours. I'll wake up 7 times. So it's like a form of torture. It's been like this for years, and still, sometimes I go in. I've got some nice bags under my eyes. The Prada bags under the eyes.
Right.
It happens, but I'm
It
still.
happens. I kind of went through that phase where I felt like I was sleeping like a newborn baby. When they're up every 2 hours, like feed me, or something, and I'm just like, hey, what's going on here? I'm not look because when your girl go to sleep, I go to sleep. Okay, so when I did go through a short period of that where I was just like, why am I sleeping like a newborn baby, up down, and I'm just like, okay, wait. I was like, okay, Jesus, now you're gonna have to help with this sleep because
Yeah.
I like my sleep. But Gloria, just give us a couple of tips for that woman who's saying, you know what, Gloria, I've had some weight gain.
Yeah.
We're coming up on the springtime. I want to, revamp my wardrobe some that makes me put pieces in my closet that make me do the happy dance. What are some tips that you would give?
As I said, my big thing is make sure you've got your colours, your prints. They're beautiful. Make sure that you're wearing cottons that are breathable so that when you're feeling that hot flash come in, you should be able to cope with it a lot better. Don't be wearing too many heavy fabrics. They are, ridiculous. Make sure you're wearing V-necks. V-necks are key because you all know that the flash starts from here, working up. So wear your V-neck lines, wrap dresses. Wrap dresses are fantastic. They're loose. They're just tied around the waist. I know that people say, yeah, but I've got no waist. Well, we've all got a waist. It's just not as defined.
Right.
So wear your wraps. If you're wearing trousers, make sure they're high-waisted to hide that bulge, what people feel around that tummy area. High-waisted will sort of like take away the emphasis on that area. But as I say, sometimes it's about just wearing the garment and stop looking at your body and thinking, this doesn't suit me. Well, no, everything isn't. But as long as you have that confidence in here and in the heart to know that I'm grateful and yes, I am here with my menopause, go out there and do it. Go out there and just do it.
I love that. So, ladies, look, confidence starts within, right? And it exudes on the outside. So, whatever you do, make sure you're working on that inner work. Do that inner work so that when you put those pieces on, you're happy anyway. Even if it's not the best day, even if you didn't get that much sleep and all of these things, you're like, you know what? I'm confident and I'm showing up. I'm stepping out. I'm speaking up, right?
Yeah.
Asking for what it is that I need at this time in my life. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to open your mouth. Don't be afraid to connect, such as with people like Gloria. Connect with her on social media. Gloria, let us know what your program is. Are you enrolling for that now and different things? And where can people connect with you and find more information?
So if you want to find me on Instagram, I'm at the Menopause Stylist. If you want to join my Facebook group, it's called Menopause Style Empowerment, and that's where we go through all about the empowerment and how we can do this, how we can get better. I'm going to be opening up a training course, which is going to be a one-to-one course in March, at the end of March, I should say, where it's going to be one-on-one work and working on that inner confidence, that inner empowerment that is going to come out on your style on the outside, and we're going to slay everybody.
Look, you all heard it first. So make sure you connect with Gloria, the menopause stylist, you all, because I hear the conversations. I know the conversations of, oh my God, I've had some weight gain. Oh my God, I don't know what to wear.
Yeah.
I don't know what colors look good on me. I don't know where to shop. I can't find this. I can't find all of the things. Gloria's going to be able to slay and get you there. Okay. Yeah. That is what she does. She is the menopause stylist. So ladies, look, I'm telling you, we have options. We have resources. And that's why we're doing Menopause March Madness. Madness. This wasn't just something that we're like, oh, let's just put something together. No, this was very intentional on putting things together because we want you to know there are resources for every. That's why we said we're not just talking about the 34 plus symptoms. Simply
No.
because menopause is not a one size fits all, and every woman won't have all the symptoms, and some won't have any, and some will have 5, and some will have 10. But whatever the case may be, your confidence, even as you transition through menopause, can still remain high. Lower your stress levels, but raise your confidence. Lower the cortisol, right? Lower the cortisol and raise the confidence. Raise your confidence bar so that you can thrive in your menopause, so you can thrive in life and business every single day, right? And so you want to connect with Gloria. Like she said, she has a one-on-one course coming up at the
Yeah.
end of March. So you want to make sure you're getting on that waiting list and everything so that you can see, okay, look, I want to be in the know. I want to know what's going on because I'm ready to revamp and restyle myself from the inside out. So Gloria, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
So much. Thank you so much. And ladies, don't forget, we're ageless. I am ageless. That is your mantra going forward.
I am ageless,
Mhm.
okay, ladies. So the next time someone say, how old are you? Which most people don't really ask, but force them to even ask you just so you can say, I'm ageless. And they're going to look back like, oh,
Mhm.
what did she say? Oh, let me tell you again. How old am I? I'm ageless, right? And so I love, love, love that. But Gloria, we just want to say thank you again for your yes. I
Well,
appreciate you
thank
and what you're doing in the world, helping women, supporting women, and teaching women to be confident from the inside out through their style, through peace, right? I'm confident with my peace. I'm confident with a peace of mind. I'm confident with love. And that means loving myself so that I can love others. So, ladies, until the next time, you all, I am Carlika Katrina Basnight-Menendez. Yes, all of that. And don't forget, MenoCon 2022, September 16th and 17th. Tickets are on sale now. You want to be in the room. And then you can connect with me across all social media platforms at Carlika Basnight-Menendez. I told you all my rap name is C to Z.
you.
So you see it, Carlika starts with the C, ends with the Z. Just look for me, inbox me if you have questions or you have ideas or suggestions. We are open to that. Let us know what you're going through. Let us know what it is that you need so that we can get the resource for you. Because why? We're here to serve and support you. So until the next time, remember, when you change your perspective, you change your life. No one else can do it for you, but you have community and you have women here saying, we're praying for you, we're pushing you, and we're going to celebrate the heck out of you. Talk to you all. Be blessed.